Hi, I'm Dr. Jared Waters, and this is a behind-the-scenes look into the making of the visuals for my arrangement of Venus, the Bringer of Peace, for Saxophone Ensemble from Gustav Holst's Planets. First, I divided the piece into 5 sections based on various musical characteristics and assigned each section several descriptors which can be seen in the captions of each painting. Next, I chose specific techniques of acrylic pouring to best visually portray these musical textures and the corresponding descriptors. I then created 7 paintings with color palettes inspired by images of the celestial body, of which 5 made the final cut. Here you can see each of the freshly poured paintings. The first painting is a traveling ring pour, flowing yet easy on the eyes to embody the gentle, cascading thematic material in this section. The second section features a beautiful melody supported by gentle, rhythmically pulsating harmonies. The corresponding visual is a flip-cut painting with silicone oil, resulting in bubbling structures that stretch in various directions, emulating the relationship between melody and accompaniment. The third painting is a diagonal gradient ring pour with silicone oil. This is a more textured deviation from the first painting, highlighting the new, rapidly shifting tempos of this section, paired with the alternating long tone and pulsating accompaniment figures. The fourth painting is, admittedly, one of my favorites amongst all made for this project. This painting is a chameleon cell with a middle swipe. In this technique, several layers of paint are applied to the canvas. A palette knife is then used to drag the pigment into a smooth, ribbon-like shape. Finally, a thumbtack dipped in silicone oil is lightly pressed along the areas outside of the ribbon. The pin-pointed oil causes the underlying pigments to emerge to the surface, creating a plethora of cells that resemble the chromatophores of a chameleon or a cephalopod. This represents the juxtaposition between a flowing melody and pulsating background material. The fifth painting is a Dutch pour in which the pigments are layered in a thin line across the center of the canvas and, through the use of a straw, are blown outward to create wispy textures reminiscent of cirrus clouds. This represents the fleeting end of this movement, traveling between consonance and dissonance as the texture continually thins until the final note. I hope you've enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look into Venus, the bringer of peace. This track is now available on all streaming platforms, and the music video can be found on my YouTube channel. Please consider liking this video and subscribing for more.